Hello my fellow freaks, I'm your Dark Overlord, the Chaotic Freak, and today we're going to go to play more Dungeons & Dragons online on Roll20 with Cyril, Cole, Seth, and Angie. Say hi everyone. And Kat. Say hi everyone.
Hi.
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 So, Cole, would you like to start us off?
Dirk runs up and smashes this thing's ankle with a mace. Just kidding.
Okay.
Please do it. Please do
Last
it.
time, our heroes met.
I want to fight this thing, but Nemea doesn't.
Our heroes met the mysterious cat and found their way inside of Zer's lair. They were met
Curious
dog
cat.
before a chimera came out of further into the dungeon to do battle with them. With some quick thinking, Dirk was able to survive not only being set on fire, but being bitten several times and stabbed him in the back of the head with a poisoned dagger.
Yeah, that was totally Dirk's doing. It wasn't, the fact that I cast Warding Bond on him, or the fact that Aluna cast...
And the male adequate meat feel. Also...
It was all my doing.
And Seth arrested.
Yeah, are you getting the ring back now?
Anyway, we join our heroes at the back of the stoned chimera.
It's so stoned, bro.
Amos, can I get you to look at these gems and study them for me?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, are those the same gems as before?
Well, they have different symbols on them now.
Amos, the best you can tell, you need to set the one that has fire on it on fire, and you might need to plant this other one or put it near a tree.
All right. Nemea, can you study these two? See if you can gather any more insights.
Sure. So I'll speak Aquan. So if any of them have Aquan written on them, I don't understand that.
There's no writing on them. They're black except for the symbols on them.
Nemea's like, you know what? I've cast so much magic today. I'm just drained of all magic right now. Okay, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Aluna comes up to you, Kat, and she holds out a hand. She goes, "That was a good fight. Can I have my stone back, please?"
Yeah. She hands it back to her.
You return her transmuter stone, and you feel temperature normalize. She puts it away in her pack. Alright, well, time to see where this thing came from. Zer's kind of observing it. He's a little bit interested now that he's been waiting. Huh. Seems he's been working.
Well, you can examine it more carefully once we get your body back, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm looking down here. What's in here?
It's an empty storage... It's kind of a storage room. There appears to be a broken shrine in here.
I'm looking down here. What's in here?
It's an identical room. It looks like this was a place where people would come and pray privately, possibly similar to a confessional.
Oh.
There's like room furnishings that are just no longer there.
Amos, or do you mean observing? Nice, I like that. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about?
Zer is holding his face. Oh my god.
Hey Zer, are you sure you're okay?
I'm certainly able to stop if you'd like me to.
Please, he says.
Dirk gives a happy smirk and keeps walking.
Yes, Zer.
Okay. Alright.
Cat's laughing hysterically.
I'm gonna look at this pond.
Alright.
Don't drink
It
from
looks
it.
like it's water, but it's green. It looks like from mold and fungus. Aluna comes up to look at it. She goes, "Yeah, I wouldn't drink out of this."
Arcana check, 15.
It's not magical, but it is not clean either.
What about that? Is there stone like that in the middle?
Yeah, it looks like the remains of a fountain, but it's broken.
Oh, okay. It's like, this is a really old, nasty fountain.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, while you guys are actually looking at this, Dirk remembers something and he runs over and he pulls out the notebook and starts taking notes about it.
Oh, okay. You sketch it from all sides. Do a dexterity check, just for doing it. Just for drawing.
While he's doing that, Nemea is going to take a stick and she's going to poke the water with it.
bloop. A ripple goes by. Some of the fungus bobs.
Okay, so tries to move some of the fungus out of the way so she can see the bottom of the fountain.
It's actually a pretty deep fountain. You'd think it might be connected to a well of some kind.
Huh. Cool.
Dirk, you can, on your bio page, I'm sure there's a place for notes or other features. You can write Chimera information there. And that'll act as your journal.
Ooh, on my bio and info page?
Your bio page. If you go to core spells, there's also bio in between that. There's character appearance, additional features and traits. You can use additional features and traits to write what you write in your notebook. You can add Chimera traits and the events of the battle.
Alright.
I have some additional features and traits as well.
Luna just sort of goes and walks around looking at the doors. This place is so
Now he is
old.
going to take a swan dive into the fountain. No, okay.
Can I look around for some snakes?
Give me a survival check, please.
Oh, nat 20.
A water snake pokes its head out of the pond.
Can I ask the snake if it's seen anything?
Well, there's that the big three-headed monster drinks out of this. Otherwise, I'm just looking from home.
Well, no wonder it's a big three-headed monster. It drinks out of this.
There are occasionally rats in here. I was going to look for one.
Can I ask it if it's seen the blah blah blah? Oh, do I know like if it's native to like ponds or if it's an ocean watershed? I don't know.
It's like a river or pond snake.
I can offer it. Can I offer it to take it with us to, try and bring it, like for when we leave?
It's like, oh, this connects to my home. I took a wrong turn.
I see. Can I ask if it talking? If it saw where the monster came from?
The snake thinks for a minute.
There, okay.
It goes, showed up one day. Don't know.
Okay. I'll say okay and then thank you.
It nods and goes back down into the water. Alright. Nemea, what are you looking at?
Apparently I'm over here petting cat while also looking down the hallway.
Colt,
Yeah.
are you gonna move the doggo?
Oh, sorry.
That's cool.
I
You
forgot
should just
the
give her the power to
Yeah.
move doggo.
Yeah, I'll give you control of the doggo.
Okay.
There.
Dog
You now have
control,
control of the doggo.
activate.
You have
Are
control
these
of the doggo.
doors?
Nice.
Yeah, these are doors.
What's
A lot of
the
work.
15?
What's the what?
What's the 15 in the green circle?
Oh, that's his AC.
Okay.
That's for my benefit.
Yeah.
You open this door?
Is there like any sort of like, I don't know,
The handle has fallen out, and there's a good inch between it and the door and the other side. It's not locked.
can I peer through that and see what see anything?
You peer through and see this room. There's a desk and what appears to be a little cot.
I'm gonna push it open.
You push it open, dust flies into your face. It smells musty.
A lot of dust.
On the table, you see a bag. The front flap, which is currently closed, seems to have the motif of a face on it.
Would I be able to knowledge something to see if I could figure out what that face is?
Knowledge Arcana.
Mm,
You're not sure?
not sure. Okay.
Are these all rooms?
Nemia's looking
also?
down over this way.
Okay.
Over this way.
Let me finish with Dirk first. What do you do with the bag?
I started first.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to.
No, it's fine.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just
I'm
talking over
just
here.
giving you a hard time. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's like a bag here, and then the book on top of the bag.
Well, there's no book. There's just actually there is a book, but some of the pages appear rotted.
Oh. I want to look at the bag.
All right. You open the bag. It appears to be empty.
I'm gonna take the bag.
You take the bag. I add mysterious bag to your inventory.
Are these both rooms as well?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna do Amos. You look through that door. It's in a similar state of decay. As you look through, you see this.
Oh no.
Can I walk in and?
Yes.
It's
In
all...
that pile, you find 400 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Dang.
Can you check something?
Oh, I also grabbed the book because I'm gonna go show it to someone.
Yeah.
Alright,
There-
I'm gonna take it all.
Alright, you take 400 gold pieces. There's some of that is scattered around the room. This was likely where they kept donations. Alright. Cat, your room. You look inside, you see this. There appears to be a lot of rugs.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
You want to go inside?
Sure.
Alright. As you go inside, give me an investigation check. It's in your skills.
Okay.
Did you find it? Oh. Okay. You look around. It's a bunch of rugs. As you turn to leave, though, you trip and fall on your face. Can you make a dexterity save? You just, being a cat, you manage to land on all fours. You look down. There's a rope across the floor that you didn't see.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up. Looking closer, every few strands of this rope seems to have this golden gleam to it.
Okay.
Fancy.
Luna's walking around.
I was
Nemea,
going to look to the hallway, but I decided to look at a door instead, so I'm looking at doors.
Okay. Nemea, you see an empty room.
Sweet! I'm gonna enter there and I'm going to roll an investigation check to see if there's anything to actually find in there at all.
Yes. Do so. Make it so.
Come on, not 20! Oh,
Investigation.
not 11.
This would be hard to find. As you look through it, you can tell this room was meant to be furnished, and where it looks like a bookshelf once was, there's a strange panel of stone.
Huh. Can I, feel around the panel, the strange panel of stone?
Yes, it opens up.
Oh, it opens up right here,
And
I'm assuming?
inside, you see... Yeah. Inside there's a little cabinet, and there are 2 vials of liquid.
What do the vials look like? What did the liquid look like?
One of them it has a white liquid to it, the other has a red liquid to it in it.
Well,
Not sure.
You want?
Luna might know.
I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna take them to Luna because she's a potion person.
All right.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take them and be like, "Hey, Luna, you know what these are?"
She's like, oh yeah. She takes the white one. This is a potion of gaseous form. Turns you into air.
Okay.
And this one is a potion of healing.
Nice. Okay. So add a potion of healing and a potion of gaseous form.
I showed Nemea the book I found with the face on it.
Hang on, I need to add items first.
I added the potion of gaseous form and the potion of healing to you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, then I'll roll. What kind of check should I do on the book?
I did a knowledge arcana.
Open it first.
Yeah,
Also
you
open.
should probably open it and read it.
As you open it, most of the pages are ruined. You find one. You find one page that appears to have a spell on it, similar to what a scroll would be.
Huh.
You're not sure for what spell.
Cool. Was Dirk gonna examine this room?
I was gonna do that pretty soon.
Alright. You look into this room.
Amazing
and
with
it's
you.
empty. It's empty.
Okay. I'm
Investigation.
gonna walk into the center of the room.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, now investigation.
Oh, and Amos down there. You walk into this. You look in this room. There's, again, it's a shrine. The torches have long gone out. There's torn tapestries.
What's over here? What is this? Just rubble?
Just rubble.
Okay.
Okay.
Psst, Amos, roll investigation.
Derek, what are you investigating?
Well, I was investigating this room earlier, but I
Okay.
left to go investigate this room.
There's
'Cause I
nothing
didn't
in there.
actually do
Amos, there's nothing in there.
And I rolled investigation for this room, and I rolled an 8, so I'm assuming there's nothing in there.
Nope, nothing in there. Alright. You come down this way, you look down the hall, and you see this.
Okay,
this
so who
way.
wants to take the lead?
I'll go.
First, I want to check out this room because I didn't really investigate it. I just found. the thing in
Nemea
there.
says, "Alright, I'll have your back."
There's nothing else in there, Dirk.
Okay.
I'll ask, what did you guys find?
I
Let
found a
me
couple
let me
potions.
let me move my dog out. There we go.
Can you Dirk?
Poof, poof.
So let's
Do
move
what?
in a line.
I'm gonna go up here first.
Okay.
What did you find, Dirk?
I found this book with a spell that Nemea couldn't read, and this weird sack. I don't know. I liked it, so I kept it.
Can I do knowledge arcana on the book?
The scroll is. Hold on, let me pull it up. I forgot what it was. Oh, it's a scroll of spider climb.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
And the bag. Do you open the bag?
Yeah, I looked in it earlier. It was empty before.
Do you put anything in it?
I go ahead and put the scroll of the spider climb in there.
As you put it in, it falls in. Like as you let go of it, it falls in, like fully.
bag of holding.
As you look inside now, there is now a space inside of it, a big space.
I'm going to set it on the ground and I'm going to hop in.
Oh no.
As you go into it, there's no air in here. You're suffocating inside.
How do I get out? How do I get out?
The
And then-
the opening's right there.
Okay, I hop back out.
You hop back out.
Okay, so
Whoa.
Nemea's entering this room with her back to Kat, so she can basically look out and like look down where Amos is.
Okay. Alright, down where Amos is, there's another hallway. Kat, as you're looking up here, there appears to be a cracked wall, and you can hear kind of celebration from over in this direction.
Okay. Can I peek into the wall?
As you peek through the cracks, there's light. There's much neater stone inside. this is probably the entrance to Zer's lair. In fact, he just appears behind you and like, this should be it.
Okay. So.
Aluna's carefully making her way through, squeezing in.
Yeah.
Let's fail. Aluna squeezes her way through.
Well, are we just going in?
Sorry, can we check around, see if there's any traps nearby? I was muted when I said it the first time.
Well, with where Cat already is, you're probably sure there's no trap. She would have tripped them.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
So the man says, so should we just head through here, or should we go look at what else is in the other paths first?
There's only one path left, which is down there.
What about this path?
That's a dead end. The one you're on, dead end.
That's it. Because it was like, you guys want to see what's down over that way, or you guys want to just keep going?
I'll go check real quick.
Okay, Dirk, you run down there.
Okay, Noea says, hey, let's go with him.
Alright.
This room seems to be like a prayer circle room where all the priests and priestesses would come to pray to Strat, the goddess of the mountain.
Interesting. Is there anything on the walls or anything?
There are murals, just of the history of the mountain goddess, her rendezvous with the god of the sky, Oath, and then the treachery of the god of fire towards both of them.
Huh. I'm gonna write this down in my notebook.
Okay. Is there anything you say or do in here?
Stop scrolling so wildly. Oh my god.
I'm going to speak out the name of the treachery of that goddess. I'm just gonna say his name.
The god of fire?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does anything happen when I say his name?
The same. Magmoran.
Magmoran.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It's more like I'm saying it like Magmoran, like I'm recognizing it.
Quizzically. Okay. Alright, nothing happens.
Alright, then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be like, hey, Amos, we should tell him about that room. It's kind of cool.
Alright. Let's give our report of finding.
Are you ready yet? I can hear them. My minions are partying? I don't know what's going on there.
It's like maybe they're happy that you're not like you're here. Or they still think that the other guy is you.
Possibly. Not sure any of them are smart enough to realize I'm gone.
Okay, anyway, it says so who should lead. So who wants to lead into the room?
I don't.
Probably Dirk.
I mean, Dirk would, be there. He's writing stuff down about the room real quick.
Okay.
Colt, can you move him? Can you move him in here? Like, I can imagine him writing as he walks.
Yeah.
Are there any? Can I check for any snakes nearby to try and scout it out for us?
No, it's kind of deserted in here.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of humans, so.
Is Cat's Detect Magic still on?
How long does that last? Let me go pick the spell again. Oh. Up to 10 minutes. No, it's not.
Oh.
Because you took 10 minutes to cast your healing prayer.
Yeah. So that alone.
Okay. Who's gonna break down the wall?
Well, if no one's stepping up, Dirk is walking up and is about to try and do it himself.
Hang on, I just put this here so I can read something.
Okay.
Okay, can I off the appearance of eyes, voice. Okay, I was gonna wonder if I could make the sound appear like it was coming from somewhere else other than the wall, but I don't see how. It's not a thing that's in there.
You can't relocate sounds. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can only make.
Okay. The most I can do is make it sound like it was happening in more than just this one place. I can make an equal sound somewhere else.
Okay.
Which I guess I
But
could try
within
to
30 feet. Within 30 feet.
Yeah, so up like probably like over here. I can't ping there because it's off map. I'll be like, okay, in this general direction. Whatever I told Dirk, whenever you break down the door, whenever you break down the wall, try making a similar sound over there.
Try making a similar sound over there.
I have a spell.
He nods. All right.
Dirk, roll a strength check to break down the door. Or the wall.
Can I ask Vale to help me? Or Amos?
Vale is a kitten. He's getting bigger, but he's not quite that big yet.
Alright.
Amos, you have
Okay. I told Vale to stand back.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Colt?
Amos could help you by firing an Eldritch Blast at it.
Alright, yeah.
You don't
You want
have
me-
to. I don't want you to waste any spells.
It's a cantrip.
You could just both slam into. Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to roll for the Eldritch Blast since...
Yeah, but it's like it's nothing. Just don't crit fail.
I'm like trying to rush into it with my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you jinx me? Why would you do this?
Oh no!
Oh,
Would
damn
you
it.
do this?
Yeah. Dirk, as you're pushing, you feel the wall giving way. Yes, it's working. It's working. You get hit in the back by an Eldritch Blast, taking 12 damage as you fly out of the wall.
At the same time, Nemea's still doing her best to mimic the sound to make it appear like it's coming from somewhere else in the room.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Not
6, 7,
realizing
8,
what
9,
just
10,
happened.
11, 12.
Why would you jinx me?
Dirk,
Ah!
because I wanted it to happen so badly. You careen into the room, falling flat on your face onto the hard stone floor. All the chatter stops. As you look out of the wall you just busted through, to your right is a cafeteria-like area filled with bugbears, kobolds, and a few drow, all of which are now looking over at y'all.
Mainly Dirk, because the rest of us are like me and Cat behind a wall.
I kind of wave at them a little bit and then face plant into the ground because it really hurt.
Okay.
It's like nobody hit Dirk. Say, I'm looking for the bathroom. Can someone please point me in the right direction?
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, yeah, are you saying that?
No, I'm saying Dirk should say that. Nemea's
Okay,
still
yeah,
behind a
he
wall.
does.
Nemea's has not been seen yet.
Yeah, he goes, you know where the bathroom is? And then falls.
Can Amos go out there and be like, oh my gosh, Dirk, I'm sorry.
Yes, you can.
And then I'll look up and notice the people, looking
They're
at
all
us.
just, they seem to be in the middle of lunch. They're all just staring at y'all. Then Zur steps out. And he goes, I have returned. And they all just look at him like, give me an insight check.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
turn my head while on the ground. I'm gonna look at him, and then I'll do or look at them, and there. That's my insight.
Me
at
too,
my-
no.
Perpendicular angle of view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dirk and Amos. That's who we're talking to.
With advantage?
You're not sure if they're looking at him out, like he is their master or anything, but they're looking at him.
Weird.
in
Odd.
a stunned silence.
I start to get up and, like, push myself up.
A woman
You got a
sort of-
really strong attack there, Amos.
A woman
I'm
breaks
sorry.
off from the crowd. She has sort of a black hood just over her head, but you can see her face. She looks human. And she's coming over to you. She goes,
Who's you?
who are you? She asks. She asks both you and Amos.
We're just adventurers.
I see.
I nod.
Delving into an old temple, I see.
Just exploring.
Yes, well, our master was using that to store some of his experiments. What happened to, Billy, I believe he called it.
Is that the...
The Chimera, yes.
Oh, Dirk?
He's still alive.
Oh, Master will be happy about that. Who is he? And she points to Zur, who is saying, I'm back. Why aren't you worshipping me?
He wants his... Well... He wants his skin suit back.
Colt, did you see what I whispered?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. So, Kat, you saw what I whispered?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can do what you want to do, but basically that's what's happening to us right now. We are. Let me explain what it is to you.
Okay. The woman looks at you. Master outlawed keeping skin suits after the last incident with the ogres. Yeah, it's not allowed anymore.
Can I insight this hooded figure?
Yeah, she's a woman. She's kind of attractive.
Okay. Oh. He seems distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Can I insight as well?
Yes.
Oh.
Amos, I'm gonna whisper you something.
All right.
Dirk, she's just doing her job. This is weird.
Sure, is there something you're not telling us? That's what I actually say to him.
No, I told you everything. It's just them. They don't know. Huh.
Who's your master? Fair maiden.
Well, it was some... Wait, did you say Zer? Did you say his name?
Fair maiden. Oh, sorry.
Well, I did whenever I said, sure,
Yeah.
is there something you're not telling us?
That's Zer. So that's what happened. Oh. Yes, Rick wasn't very clear on what he did with you. Zer sort of glares. Hold on.
Sorry, me and Angie are whispering to Colt right now.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Sorry. Make stealth rolls for that, guys.
Okay. We do get advantage because of that spell, though, or as +5 or something like that.
Alright. I'm trying to do a thing and y'all are trying to do another thing. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Matt, I'll just follow you.
The woman
okay.
sort of walks up to Zer. She goes, Rick wasn't clear on what he did with you, so that's what happened. Stuck you in his body, and well, he said we'd never see you again. How unfortunate that you're here.
Okay, so apparently Kat is just following me, but I guess I rolled like a 25 because of the spell.
Yeah, Nemea, you slip in. Unseen.
Yeah, and oh no, it's +10. Okay, yeah, it's +10, not +5. So I rolled a 30, and Kat, you'll get a +10 on whatever you roll. You need to roll as well, though.
Okay.
Zer is just sort of glowering. He goes, he stuck me with a sea hag. But now I am returned. Your rightful master is here. There is no need to panic. He goes, we're not panicking. In fact, we kind of don't want you here anymore. And he just looks heartbroken. Hold on.
Damn it.
No,
Can I
Kat,
ask
that's
why
still
you don't?
19.
Yeah.
Alright. What did Kat roll? Kat rolled a 9.
19. Because you had to add 10 to the roll.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, she makes it in. So y'all just sort of slipped off to the side. You're sort of in the cafeteria area with everyone's focus on Zer, Dirk, and Amos.
Okay.
Can I... Do I see them?
Roll you can't see Nemea unless you get a nat 20, but roll for Kat.
Perception?
Perception, yeah, if you want to see it. If you want to try to see them. Dirk, you can see Kat.
Almost can
Alright.
see Nemea. Alright, Nemea's gonna be looking around for like any items that might be helpful, like explosive barrels or boiling
Food.
water.
There's food. There's some, like a dead cow and goat sitting on a table. There appears to be like what would it be? There's a Goliath chopping it up and giving it to another Goliath who's grilling it.
Okay,
They
how
seem to
many
be
people?
happy.
How many people are there? Like a few dozen?
There's a rough estimate around 24, probably more.
Okay, and are there any other like doors, pathways in this room?
Yes. not in the cafeteria area, but off to the left, based on where you first came in. Off to the left, it goes further down into the lair. You can't really see where it goes. Straight ahead from where you came in, there's a circular opening up above the wall that you would have to fly or climb up to get to. Otherwise, the only other way out is to the left of the way y'all came in.
Okay.
Anyway,
Why don't you? What happened here? What is your side of the story of what happened with Zer?
well, Zer, he sort of puts a hand on his head, was collecting us to act as guard dogs for him, stealing our free will away with that charm ray of his. Some of us came willingly, searching for power. Some of us were stolen away. But now, one day, he came. Well, he just sort of suddenly became what Zer once was. One day it was Zer, the next he said, called me Rick, and everything has been great since. We've even started a sort of pseudo-township here, if you can believe that. Civilization in the vortex. Well, anyway, we're just like any other settlement. We hunt,
Can you
gather
turn
food.
down a bit? Thanks. Sorry, what?
You made
Now we're
this
just
sound
like
a
any
lot
other
worse than
settlement.
it is, sir.
What?
I said you made this sound a lot worse than it looks, sir.
It is bad. Look at them. All their free will restored. They don't love me anymore.
Wow, this guy sounds like me back in high school.
Dirk kind of rolls his eyes.
The woman sort of chuckles. She's like, well, anyway, as long as you're not planning anything nefarious, you're welcome to stay in town. We have an inn, though it hasn't been used yet.
Sorry about your wall.
Yes. I think Master will want to be seeing you, she points to Zer, but he is asleep at the moment. So you'll have to meet him when he wakes up. Possibly the morning, possibly later tonight. But otherwise, you're welcome to explore, and I'll see if Timothy has actually prepared the inn like he said he was going to.
Alright, the man's just gonna stand up and
Oh.
look at Dirk and be like, okay, that sounds great.
She walks over to the nearest bugbear. She just sort of
Wait.
taps him on the chest, and you hear her say, "Watch." She say, "Watch the scrawny human." And she looks over at Zer.
And before she actually gets away, I say, and what was your name?
She goes, Lilia.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, I'm Dirk, and this is Amos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever she says you're free to walk around and explore, the man's just gonna stand up and walk over to Dirk and be like, alright, sounds great.
Ah!
No one
kinda-
saw her. The
He
whole
goes like,
time.
ah!
All right. Nemea and Kat, are y'all staying in stealth?
No, Nemea's not in stealth anymore. Nemea dropped it.
Okay.
Kat can say if she wants.
You surprise a kobold who is eating soup next to you. Bash!
Amos will go over to Lilia and start talking in private. Do you want me to whisper the questions or?
Actually, as you ask that initial question, she kind of tenses up and she says, "Come with me," and she leads you back down that left passageway, away from everyone else.
Okay. Do you want me to whisper? Oh, the questions? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
Nemea's just kind of chilling. She's just sitting there next to Dirk, just like, okay, so, what now, hubby?
Cat and Doggo are gonna go under the the arch doorway.
I'm the doorway to the left.
Yeah.
All right. As you're going down that way, you see Lilia take Amos into a side room and close the door.
Okay.
Alright. As you continue on, you find what looks like a gallery of statues. And it's just tons of different people in different poses. Some afraid, some look like they're preparing to attack. Can you give me a Knowledge Arcana check?
I like how none of us bothered to ask about the Chimera.
Lilia said it was one of Rick's experiments.
Oh.
Right, remember I was like, he's
Okay.
alive.
And Kat, it's not Knowledge Arcana, it's just Arcana.
So it's in the A section.
Yeah.
Alright. These are petrified people. They have been turned to stone. And based on the dust, they have been here a very long time.
Oh.
Can I do an investigation?
Yes, you can.
Okay. There it goes.
You don't really find anything. Some of them just have armor that looks absolutely ancient from way long ago. Like you recognize some that are actually from your home country. A memory springs to mind. You were born, at least, in the Tabaxi homeland called Zhang.
Colt,
Yes.
Dirk wants to walk around the cafeteria and just kind of make conversation, ask people about the place, see what he can find out. Can I just roll like a general charisma?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What do you talk about specifically?
I'm just asking about the place, what sort of things that, the townsfolk do here. Just trying to find information about the place, so that way I know. Well, Dirk knows how to quote-unquote help. He's still suspicious, but he's just trying to find more information out.
Alright, roll with advantage, then.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
Alright. You actually strike up a conversation with the two Goliaths who are cooking, and as soon as you mention helping and that you're about your monster hunting, they're like, "Oh, you're a monster hunter. We love killing monsters," and you totally hit it off with them.
Oh, good.
And as you're talking, one of the bugbears comes over, not the one supposed to be watching Zer, but he's like, "Hey, you're a monster hunter too? Have you ever fought a basilisk yet? We've been having real trouble with them." And like, you just hit it off. And the information they gain, they are absolutely in love with Rick. He is a benevolent leader. He does not force them to do anything. They're allowed to live here. Whatever they hunt and make is their own. And basically all he asks of them is occasional favors to retrieve things for his experiments and following basic laws, like don't kill, don't steal. People who break the laws are either imprisoned for a time, killed, or petrified, and those who do not pay his tax of get me some regular things are simply asked to leave.
Can I ask them about how it was when Jur was their beholder?
They say they don't entirely remember. They were charmed almost 24/7. The memories are hazy. They basically had no free will.
Wow, I knew this
All
was
right.
bad, but damn.
Okay, remind me something real quick. Like Kyle, remind Kyle something. Where did we met Jur at the Sea Hag,
Yes.
and we're helping him because he was our lawyer,
Yes.
right? So we have to repay him this debt. But now we're like, Jur, you're kind of poopy duty.
Yeah, we signed a contract.
Yeah. What like happens if we didn't complete his contract?
You're not sure. It's possible there's some kind of magical signal that will alert Granny into the infraction, which would know some things with her and give her a bit more freedom with things she can do. Nemea, you actually read it. You believe there's some kind of vengeance policy where if you don't pay a Zur, Granny will have to, or has permission to come down hard on Mosswall if she wishes.
Oh, like the town we're in. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay, so the man knows that.
Mm-hmm. Because you're the only one who read it.
Yeah.
Zur doesn't read. He does.
You mean Dirk doesn't read?
I'm sorry, yeah, Dirk.
Okay, so yeah, Nemea went over and caught up with Kat because she doesn't like people.
Okay. Kat, you walk down the hallway, you find the Gallery of Stone. Past that gallery, there are a few smaller rooms. Actually, a lot of smaller rooms with beds inside. Some have, like, heated rocks. This is definitely where, like, the main living area.
Ooh. I want to investigate in here.
Alright, so you're in this sort of living area. There are 4 exits to it. One leads to a little pond. It's a rather clean pond, and it seems to have this enchanted rain effect on it. This is probably the communal bath. The water's kind of warm, too. Down another hallway is kind of... It's a stairway leading up, and it just leads up and up and up and up. You can't see the top from where you are. And the other way leads to the rock slide. This is actually the main entrance to the lair.
Kyle, Colt, Kat, type bye into the chat.
Sign off.
Do a whole outro in the chat in case no one caught on to that.
Bye.
Cole's the only one who didn't type it.
Bye.
Oh, there it's typed. Okay.
I'm talking and typing to Amos and typing to you. Give me